הלו,
היי, סבתא, מה קורה?
מה קורה?
בסדר, מה שלומך?
הייתה. אני בסדר, אני בחוץ, עושה הליכה.
באמת?
כן, כן.
איזה יופי. איפה את הולכת?
אני הולכת עם דנית.
עם דניס.
כן, כן, כן.
תמסרי לדש.
תודה, יגיע. מה איתכם?
יש.
הכל בסדר?
כן, הכל בסדר, סתם התגעגעתי
יופי.
אלייך. רציתי להגיד
כן,
לך שלום, לשאול מה שלומך,
תודה,
אבל איזה
תודה,
כיף.
תודה, בסדר.
אני שמחה שאת עושה הליכה, יופי.
כן, כן.
איזה כיף. טוב, רק רציתי...
גם עם שרונה עשיתי, אבל לא מרגישה טוב.
נכון, דיברתי איתה, היא משתעלת,
כן.
היא
נורא.
נחנקת על הפנים. יופי, יופי, אבל...
יעבור.
כן,
בעזרת השם.
רציתי להגיד לך שאנחנו נבוא כנראה ביום שבת עוד פעם, אז אנחנו
בעזרת
נתראה.
השם. כן, למה לא?
כן.
בכיף. בכיף.
יש.
יופי.
טוב, אז אני לא אפריע לך כזה.
תרידש.
תודה, נמסור.
לכולם, ונהיה בקשר בעזרת השם.
מה? יאללה, סבתוש.
ביי.
ביי ביי.
ביי. ביי.
Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to talk a little bit about a video and to share my thoughts and my feelings with you, and just like in general, talk about the situation. So a month ago, I discovered that my grandma has dementia. It's not extremely bad, but it does like deteriorate. And when I was for a month in Japan, and when I came back, my mom told me that her situation like got worse because she was sick. And usually when someone with dementia is sick, their situation is getting worse, and you can't really know like what the future holds. It can be like some days it's better, some days it's worse. She stopped working. My grandma is 78, and she was working until like last month. And they sold her car because she can't drive anymore. And she still remembers us, and she recognizes us when we come to visit. And like you can hear in the video, we had a phone call, and she completely recognized me and she sounds completely normal. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've never dealt with like death or losing someone who is very close to me, and death as a concept, and like just thinking about it is making me very anxious and scared. And when I just found out about my grandma, I got into a very bad place with myself. I didn't know how to deal with it. And then I just like one day sat down and I thought, I know the best way that I deal with things that is going on in my life and is hard for me is to make art about it, like I did with my short films about my family trauma and my dad. And now, like the situation with my grandma, when everything is so uncertain and everything just feels like you're going in the dark, I decided that I want, just first, I don't want to just sink into this feeling because it won't do me any favors, and I don't want to just push it back and ignore it, because that's not how I deal with things, and that's not how I want to deal with things. I'm not the type of person who just shove everything away and ignores until it comes back and hit me like a train in the face. I rather just be real and raw with my feelings, even when it's very hard. So this is why I made this video. And when I made this like the animation and thought about the idea, like every step of the way, sometimes I felt like I'm going to just start crying and I couldn't work. But it also made me feel very, like, I don't know how to explain, but it did help to like calm me down, and like I focused my all of the pain and like the uncertainty that I felt into making this video. So I'm happy that I was able to do it. And also I realized a couple of things that I wanted to share with you. So life is short and you don't know when will be the last moment you see or meet someone you love. And especially with family, sometimes we make excuses not to see them, or we have bad blood between us. Something happened that we can't really get over, and we are cutting contact, or we just busy, or we have a lot of stuff. I was 4 years in university, and then I moved to a different city from away from my family, and seeing them became something that I don't do normally and regularly. So I wasn't, at least I feel I wasn't as present as I wanted to be. And now when this situation happened, I realized that I want to be with them. I want to see them. I want to spend time with them, because one day when they won't be here anymore, I won't have any regrets. I'll just have the good memories that we have together and that we shared. And I think this is the one thing that maybe I want you to take from this video, is that don't ever regret your choices. And if you can do something about them right now, then don't hesitate, don't think twice. Like, I want all of you, at least I wish you would, like, after you see this video, call your grandparents, call your grandma, call your grandpa, call your mom and dad, your brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, best friends, people you really like, and people who are really close to you and you haven't seen for a long time and you didn't really talk to. Just give them a call, see how they're doing. Sometimes you don't know it, but sometimes doing that can lit up someone's day and make them really happy. And usually our grandparents, they experience loneliness, and it's just breaking my heart thinking about my grandmother like that, especially now that she doesn't work and she can't drive, and she is dependent on my family to come and visit her, which they do a lot, but still, sometimes they can't, and she still sleeps alone in her house and wakes up alone every morning, and that breaks my heart just to think about it. And since we discovered about her dementia, I went out of my way to see her and call her and be with her as much as I can. And I wish, if someone watches this video, then I hope that you will spend some more time with your family and your loved ones, or your chosen family, because I think this is the most important thing in life, is to be with the people we love. And it's easy to get caught up in the moment, and you say maybe next week, maybe later, but at the end of the day, there isn't, you don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, and I don't know what to say. I'm getting a little bit emotional, but I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will be very happy to hear from you if you have stories you want to share, and maybe things you felt from watching my video. I will be really happy to hear them. And I hope that whatever situation you are in, you are going forward and learning little things about you every day and moving towards a good place for yourself. And also that I hope that your family is okay and you can still talk with them and show them how much you love and appreciate them. And yeah, well, anyway, that was me and what's going on in my life right now. Actually, one thing that is really bothering me is that I'm now engaged. uh, and we are planning a wedding, so I really want my grandma to be a part of that wedding. And it's also something that stressed me out a little bit, but you know, I've decided I won't just dwell. Like, I don't want to focus on the bad things. She's still here, she's still with us, she's healthy, she is happy, and that's all that matters. I'm sorry, this is a very long video because I had like a lot to say, but yeah, I just wish, like, I wish she will be with us for many more happy years, and I wish all of you the best, and I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful week, and I hope that whatever you do, you are happy and safe and all the good stuff. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.